Welcome to Ink Drinkers Anonymous, where my trust issues and thriller book choices go hand in hand. Today we are diving into Society of Lies. We've got secret societies, a Princeton setting, and the faintest whiff of dark academia, though I'd argue it doesn't quite earn the label. I gave this 3 stars, and I'll tell you why. The story centers on Naomi, who raised her much younger sister, Maya, after their parents passed away. She does a great job because Maya gets into Princeton and she is thriving until she dies. Now Naomi is trying to figure out what happened to her little sister, unraveling the mystery of what the heck she got involved in during her time there. Unsurprisingly, there's a secret society and a lot of silence from the people in power. And there's a growing sense that Maya's death was no accident. The story flips between timelines, Naomi in the present and Maya in the recent past, and what led up to her death. I really liked the emotional center of this story. Naomi's grief, her sense of responsibility, her quiet anger about what happened. I feel like those were compelling and very well drawn. The sister dynamic added real weight, and the book showed how the best intentions can't always protect the people we love. The pacing at the beginning was strong, and I got pretty hooked in early on, and there were a lot of moments of tension that pulled me in. The ending was surprisingly satisfying. It didn't rely on a jaw-dropping twist. It went for emotional resolution instead. Let's talk about what didn't work. I need to bring up the dark academia label for a second. Just because a book takes place at Princeton and has a death and features a secret society, I don't feel like that qualifies as dark academia. There's very little in this story about the academic pressure outside of going to Princeton is hard. There's no intellectual obsession or no moral decay via scholarship. It's more campus thriller than anything else. And I think it's important to set that expectation, especially if what you're looking for is dark academia. Also, the middle of the book kind of lost steam. It started with a bang and then just simmered instead of boiling over. Add that to the fact that most of my reading of this was done via audiobook, which was really difficult. The timelines were kind of fuzzy because I didn't feel like the voices of the narrator were clear enough to define each character's timeline. I found it hard to stay fully grounded into the story in the middle because of that. Where did I land? This was a decent read. I gave it 3 stars. It's not one that I would tell you to sprint to the library for, but if you're in between reads and you want something with a light conspiracy, a little emotional depth, and a little sisterhood and sadness, this will do the trick. It's a rainy weekend kind of read. Moody and just twisty enough to keep you going. Again, 3 stars, respectable, but not a shelf trophy. If thrillers with emotional undercurrents and maybe a secret society are your thing, this should earn a spot on your radar. If you came looking for dark academia, you need to reroute. Let me know in the comments if you've read Society of Lies. And while we're on the subject of secret societies, what's your favorite non-magical secret society in fiction? Tell me in the comments, and we'll see you at the next Ink Drinkers Anonymous book club. If you're interested in some quick bite-sized reviews, head over to my TikTok, same username. Bye!